So hey YouTube family and friends, this is Rev It Up, Car Fanatic Productions. Haven't been doing much lately, as I mentioned in one of my earlier videos, doing a timing tensioner and actuator on the '08 Dodge Charger. My best friend Walter DeWolf passed away April 26th, so I haven't made any videos since. Plus, I was down a couple of weeks with the hip. I fell twice. I'm heavily medicated right now, and what I'm doing is, me and a friend, where I'm gonna build a 10 by 12 deck for where I put up my awning, so we don't have to sit on or smell dirt. So let me flip it over, and as you can see, that's as much as we got dug up. So all the grass got to come up from there all the way over to the end of that board. So I got another 7 feet to dig, and all the grass from there to here, actually to where the brick is missing here. So probably another 10 feet. So this is the grass that's gonna come up all inside here. Not a whole lot. Now let me show you here's my awning right there, sunset retractable. You can see it, and it's 16 foot long, and in between the rails, between here and between there, I can get 12 feet in there. So it's going to be 2 12-foot boards, 2 by 8-12 treated, and then it's going to be 16-inch on center. So I'm probably going to need about 13 2 by 8 10 treated, because this is 10 feet long this way, and the sunset retractable retracts out to about 10 feet. So we'll be up on a patio deck. This is a ground level deck, so you don't need no permits. Doesn't have to be built any kind of special way, but it does have to be built sufficient and correctly. I'm not using joist hangers or anything like that, because it's a ground level deck. But the way I'm doing it, everything's going to be pretty much level and nice and straight and good to sit on and walk on, and we may build on it from that. And I have a ram sack, and the first 2 by 12 2 by 8-12 I'm going to get level on the ground, and I'm going to nail it, secure it to the concrete. A ram sack is a tool that comes with 1.5 up to 4.5, maybe 5-inch nails or whatever, and you put a 22 caliber powder bullet in it. I'll show it to you when I get to that point. And then you put the nailer in, and then once you push it and then squeeze the trigger, pow, goes through the board and through the nail. That way the deck is not going to be going anywhere. So that's what we plan on doing. We may change out some of these chairs and make it look prettier out here, but we'll show you more as we go along. God bless. We are getting there. As you can see, all I got is that little patch of green right there. That's probably another 1, 2, 3, probably another 4 12 by 12 sections of it. So I'll probably get 3 or 4 out of that. And we're recycling it. We're moving it to the front of the yard where some of the grass is bad, and we're going to replace that grass there, and the old grass we're going to just chuck it out. Then we rake it nice and even. But what I forgot is, right where that dirt mark is, right here, that's the line from here that I have to go to there. So this is already all dug out. All I got to do is get my rake and rake all these rocks back, and then just take the hard iron and the hard iron rake get the mat up, pull the mat back. Hopefully I can pull the spikes out and pull the mat back, and then just move the gravel all around to loosen it all up. So I got from here, where am I at? From here to here. I got to get all that up. But that should be the easy parts. No digging for grass. Okay, we hit our mark of 10 feet this way and 12 feet from here to there. 12, okay, from the insides of those brackets is 12 feet. So 12 long, 10 is the width. So from here, I got to peel back. I got to just get my metal rake and get the rocks peeled back over on that side. Move those stones out of the way, pull those back, and then just scrape around the dirt. And that part will be done. And then we can get some rocks in. I already have some more garden landscape net to put down. And I'm going to do some weed killing. And we're going to level everything out. And next thing we'll be getting is the 2x4 treated. And we'll be getting started on that shortly. Not today, but soon. Okay, YouTube, family, friends, Rev It Up Car Fanatic Home Production channel. We're sprucing up the home. Okay, so here we are with our deck. Let me explain it again. From this section here to the middle of that pole right there, and on the inside of that pole and to where that dirt is, that's 10 feet that way, 12 feet across. That's how my deck is going to be. So I dug all the grass out and I got it pretty much leveled. So next I sprayed weed killer down. You see the weeds are beginning to die in those certain areas. And the rocks that I scraped up over here, I'm just gonna put them over on that side. And the next thing we have to do, we have a sprinkler system that's not needed. The deck is gonna be right here. So I'm gonna have to cap this sprinkler. So I got to find out what I did with the cap. I had it in my hands, and I don't know what I did with it. Oh, but I didn't bury it. Yeah, I did. Here it is right here. This is a 1/2-inch PVC valve. Okay, and you can see it's got threads on the inside. Focus. Well, there you go. You can see it's got threads on the inside. Now, here's the sprinkler. Right there. You unscrew that part and you cap it off, and this sprinkler will no longer pop up. So we got to get rid of that because we don't want moisture up underneath the deck. My sprinkler system has zones, and I put this orbit in myself because the controller was in the back behind the house and it was all wet and muddy back there, and I didn't feel like going out there 2-3 o'clock in the morning shutting it off because it's going to rain. Got a little remote control that goes with it in here, but I wired the box back behind here, and I got it set off. But there's my zones. The screen in porch zone number 1 is where I took out and plugged that sprinkler. Now garage side is zone 3, and the one nearest to the street is the one that's been damaged. Somebody ran that over, and we'll show you that. You see that yellow bucket there? That's why I have these up, so nobody would cross over and hit them, but I didn't have them down there that day, and they ran over it. My wife parked halfway in the driveway over here, and they come up on my grass. I hate when they do that. So I got to find this little sprinkler and dig it up, and then put this new one down. I had to turn the sprinklers on to find a broken one, and here it is right here. Yep, they busted it up pretty bad, man. But there's one right there that I can put in its place. No worries. There we are, new sprinkler working. All we gotta do is just adjust it like that and make sure you put the dirt in right way. So it'll go ahead and do that. So this is zone 2, the front yard. You got a sprinkler here at the corner of the house, right there. You got one near the mailbox, and you got one behind that flower bed over there with the pole and a cross in it. So there's one which is spraying all the vegetation side of the house over here, and these right there. That was zone 2. This is zone 3, street side and garage side. You have one sprinkler there, one sprinkler there, and one sprinkler there. She'll pop up as soon as she gets the full pressure. There she's up. And this is on the zone back here. This is zone 3. You got one sprinkler there that covers this area of the grass. Then you can hear it hitting the vinyl fencing. I put 2 long poles up, one there and one there. Here's one of the sprinklers here in the front yard, and here's the one that I repaired. That's the one that I repaired. And here's the broken piece. I can keep it for the inside. The internals is good, but this is where it broke off at, that nut right there. I had to take off the 1/2-inch socket there. So now we got all our sprinklers going. Now we'll show you zone 4, which is